Hey guys, Chef Jason, your Ace Hardware grilling expert. Today we're making basic burgers on the Big Green Egg. Not basic in flavor by any stretch of the imagination, but basic in steps. We're going to show you how to get the egg up and running, make some tasty, delicious burgers, but do it easily, quickly, and deliciously. So let's dig in and let's get started. Now, you know I'm a big fan of low effort, high reward, and today is definitely that. Not a lot of ingredients today, so let's talk a little bit about them. We have that sweet and smoky rub, which is absolutely amazing. I'm also going to add a little bit of that ancho chili and coffee rub, because that, combined with the beef, combined with the charcoal flavor, top notch. I've got some cheese today. Pick your favorite cheese if you want it or not. And then I've got some amazing burgers. So I've got some 8-ounce ground chuck and brisket blend burgers. You can also use 80-20 ground beef, but I went for a little bit of more robust. So pick your favorite burger and then pick your favorite bun. Today I went with brioche. That's it. Super easy. That's ingredients. Time to get the egg started. We'll show you how easy it is to get it up and running. We'll be in burgers in no time. Okay, we went ahead and stirred the charcoal to get that ash out. We refreshed it with some new charcoal. We opened the top and bottom of the egg, and now guess what? We're gonna go ahead and use the Eggniter to light this right in the center. Hey, and if you don't have an Eggniter, don't worry about it. You can always use speedy lights if you need them. One of the things I love about the Eggniter is that ability to go from flame to fan, which we are doing now. So we'll go ahead and turbocharge this to get the egg up and running a little bit faster. And now we're going to go ahead and add the grill grate. We will close the dome, leave the bottom and top open. Now we're going to adjust everything, catch this temperature on the way up, where we're going to hit and maintain 350 degrees. All right, so as temperature starts to climb, I will adjust the bottom to kind of a starting point and then use the top to fine tune it so that I can hit and maintain 350 degrees. While the Big Green Egg is heating up, let's go ahead and season these. So I'm gonna take a little bit of that sweet and smoky over the top like that, and we'll just get a nice little coating. You know, I always say you season as light or as heavy as you want. I'm a big fan of that. We'll add a little bit of that ancho coffee and chili rub, and then pack it down like that. Now we'll go ahead and flip these guys as soon as we're done, and we'll repeat that process on the other side and get that done next. Now, we're gonna let these sit while the egg hits and maintains temperature. Very important that once we get to temperature, we wanna maintain it before we start cooking. So I will see you next at the egg when it is time to get burgers going and ready to go. Okay, here we are right after about 26 minutes. We're ready to go. So we're at 350 degrees. You can see that smoke has cleared up nicely. I'm gonna set these burgers on the outside perimeter. So we've got that fire nice and hot in the middle. I'm gonna set these guys on the outside. We're gonna let them go this way for just a little bit. Now, our doneness temperature today is really gonna depend on what you are desiring in your burger, but I'm gonna go ahead and leave them on that outside perimeter on the first side for about 6 minutes. We'll come back and check them here in about 6 minutes. Here we are at that 6-minute mark. You can see we're starting to get a little sweat coming up to the top. Now I'm gonna go ahead and flip them, and I'm gonna move them a little bit closer now, and we're gonna let them go on this side for 6 minutes. And yeah, look at that. We'll come back and check on these in 6 minutes. Here we are now after the 6 minutes on this side. I'm gonna flip them back real quick. Now that we have them flipped, we'll go ahead and check on them. We're gonna keep cooking until we reach that 145 degree internal. We're sitting right at 141. So we'll keep going here. I want that 145. When those are done, hey, guess what? Burgers are done. Now is a great time to add your cheese. Well, just like that, we're about 15 minutes in, and our burgers are done at 146 degrees. So we'll get that nicely melted cheese right there off. And hey, time to go in the kitchen and give it a little quality control. Now that you are done cooking burgers, shut that top dampener, shut that bottom dampener, let that egg cool. You are finished and ready to get set up for your next cooking adventure. It's time for the reveal. Let's cut in here and see how we did on that burger. Look at that right there. Juicy, delicious, and cook them to any temperature you want. But I like that right there a lot. The flavor cannot be beat, that is for sure. You've got amazing rubs, and then that oak and hickory charcoal flavor that is rich, deep, and robust. But I know what you're thinking. I do. I honestly do. You wanted smash burgers. Well, stay tuned, because coming up, I've got the tool you need to make smash burgers. That is the plancha, the big green egg plancha to be exact. And that video is coming up next. Until then, it is time to crush a burger or two, because it's lunch around here. Cheers.